Marist. This month, we had a fascinating conversation with one of the newest members of the faculty and perhaps one of the funniest people in Atlanta, Mr. Hoffman. As a former Marist student, he still remembers those bio pop quizzes and was taught by most of the history department where he teaches today, using his comedy career to keep classes engaging. He studied everything from medicine to history to media, and he even had his own podcast that the American Chiropractic Association took issue with. For more, we go to Mr. Hoffman.
When I graduated from Marist in 2003, I first went to Miami of Ohio. I was actually a year ahead of Sean McVeigh, who went here and then to Miami of Ohio as well. And I was even in an English class with Ben Roethlisberger, who was as dumb as a piece of toast. So my first job out of college was, I was a pharmacy tech. I worked at Walgreens as a manager while I was trying to get through grad school, because I had to go to grad school to get a certification as a teacher. My first day training at Walgreens, in fact, someone had taken a F-250 and backed down the door of the pharmacy to try to steal some ADD medication. So that was my foray into medicine. Did a podcast called Doomed to Repeat, which you can still find online. We got some hate from chiropractors, which is funny. I am a PhD candidate in US history, and I've always taught US. So I have the president's stuff, and my Captain America mask comes from that. But to teach is actually kind of a weird thing. People assume that all you have to do is have a jacket and sarcasm and you can teach, but that's not the fact. I learned a lot about how to teach from doing comedy because it teaches you how to read an audience, how to look into people to see if they're getting what you're saying. And if you throw out a classroom is the easiest place to be funny. It's because getting a joke from a place where there's supposed to be silence and respect is the best. And then when I came here, my department hangs out together, we're very close, and it's that support which makes you feel welcome. It's interesting to come back. We wrote an underground comedy newspaper when I was here, but there was always a good group of people, and for the most part, I even see that among you guys as students here. I've done an Emmaus retreat already, and to see how you guys relate to each other is just incredible.